Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sumi and I'm the owner and illustrator of themochicloud. And today is a fun and exciting video. I say that about all of my videos at the intro, but today is truly going to be a little fun. And as you can see, I have the majority of my stationery lined out. And what we're gonna do is pack a travel stationery pouch for my upcoming trip. And I think this is the first time that I am traveling with stationery. I have traveled with stationery, but this is the year where I have really fallen in love with stationery, or the last year and the prior year were the ones that I really fell in love with stationery. And it has become like a part of my life. So if I'm going somewhere, you best believe that I will be putting something, either a book, a bunch of pens, a little bit of markers in my bag, because I don't think I can go without, stationery for more than a couple of days at least. So let's get started. And I have some options laid out. We are just gonna pack this as we go. And it's gonna be a long and chatty video, so get a cup of tea or a beverage of your choice, or maybe a bunch of snacks. We're just gonna go right into it. And okay, so I have still, as I'm recording this, I have not completely figured out what my planners are going to be when I'm traveling. And I did want to talk about this a bit as I'm filming this, because since I'm going for 5 weeks, I really want to continue writing in my Hobonichi cousin. But like you all know, the Hobonichi cousin is quite a big chonky guy, and if I were to not go on a long trip, I probably might not take this. But since it is a larger trip, I really want to continue writing in this, because I'm gonna be away for a little over a month, and I think it's only fair that I'm gonna be really upset if I just don't take it. I mean, I don't mind the blank pages. That's not what's going to bother me. It's just that I will feel really weird not writing in the Hobonichi cousin, like my main planner, my main squeeze, for more than a couple of days. So I really want to take this. And obviously with that, it means that, I have to figure out how I'm planning to take this. And that's where, some of my options are like still up in the air, because initially I was thinking of taking this pouch. And if you don't know, this is the Hobonichi drawer pouch Ane. And it's basically a pouch that, opens up like an accordion. And it's perfect for a bunch of things. You can just use this as a travel pouch, or even travel stationery pouch. See, a Tombow fits in there perfectly fine. So it's something that it's actually, if you were not planning to take a whole bunch of stationery with you, it would make sense to put stuff into this pouch. And honestly, I am considering taking this, but at the same time, I'm thinking if I want to take the cousin with me, I want to keep something. I want to keep this book in something along with the other planners, which would actually fit something like, this pouch right here. And this is the Delphonics utility pouch in the size medium. And this is truly like a Mary Poppins bag. And I would say that even the drawer pouch Ane is very similar, except you cannot fit a Hobonichi cousin in here, but you can fit a Weeks in here. So I have my Weeks right here. You can fit a Hobonichi Weeks very comfortably with a clear cover, might I say, in this pouch. So if I were to only take the Hobonichi Weeks with me, this is not a bad idea. But again, since I am considering taking the cousin as well, I want to try and fit all of my stationery planning items into one bag. And for that, I think the Delphonics pouch wins, because I know for a fact that the cousin will fit in here, and the Weeks is also going to fit in here pretty comfortably. So let's kind of start packing, right? That's probably what we have to do. And I'm really sorry about the mess, but this is how it's just going to go. Eventually, we're going to see what I'm going to take and just I'm also going to talk a little bit about the things that I'm definitely not going to take with me on this trip, and I will give you more details as to why that is. So we're going to just start packing. So I have kind of decided that I'm going to be taking this Delphonics medium utility pouch. You could get this on Amazon. I think even on Amazon Japan, you can directly order it from the Delphonics website, but this is pretty old, I would say, and I have not taken this on a trip with me. And the thing that I like a lot about this carry pouch is you can actually put a a handle, a bag handle here, and make it into a bag that you can take with you if you are planning to, use this just as a crossbody bag, and you can just take this along with you if you are planning to journal in a cafe or something like that. So I really love this pouch. I also have a tiny, it's not tiny per se, but it's a keychain from my shop. It just says Final Brain Cell. It's basically a bunny, and of course it's the year of the rabbit, so I think it's pretty nice that I have it here. It's really cute. It's my favorite. So okay, we're just gonna start figuring out what we want to take with us on this trip. And like I said, I do want to bring my Hobonichi cousin, and if, like I said before, if I were going on a shorter trip, maybe a week as opposed to 5 weeks, I probably wouldn't take this bad boy. And it just makes sense not to take it. And well, unfortunately, that's not the case right now. So I really want to continue writing in my journal. This is actually my planner, not journal, but I do journal a bit within the planner. So I really feel sad if I'm not going to take this, take the cousin with me. So I'm just gonna take this one out. And what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna take this. This is the supplement notebook that I use. It's just gonna sit here. I may also not take the pencil board. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I am pretty nervous about losing things, and I will feel so upset if I lost my Inuyasha pencil board because it's just what it is. So it's I don't want to have things loose about in my book that they are falling out. I don't take my planner when I'm, going outside. Well, technically, this is only going to stay with me in a bag, even if I'm just traveling. So if I'm just traveling for a small period of time in a flight, it was just going to stay in the bag and I might take it out to just write stuff. But I will be really upset if I ever lost this. So I'm just not going to bring it with me. And the other thing is I probably am not going to take any of these index clips. I might take one for the current day. I'm actually filming this on the 23rd. So apart from this one clip, I don't think I'm going to take any of the rest of the clips. And that's just, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm just taking things that are absolutely necessary. And I don't think I really need to, flip the page that quickly when I am traveling. So it just makes sense to not take it. And I will just keep this away for now. And I'm just gonna do the same with this one. So the Hobonichi Techo, I forgot one more right here. So the Hobonichi Techo, the cousin, the A5, is what I'm planning to take with me as a daily planner. And I do have a clear cover for this. So since this dings up a lot, and I really did have a clear cover on this prior to putting it into my Going Merry logbook, but I took it out because it was sitting very weirdly in the leather cover. So I'm gonna put a clear cover on this and put it in. So I have put a clear cover on the Hobonichi Cousin, and this actually has a slot for a pen. So I'm gonna also insert the one that I use with my Hobonichi Cousin, which is the Sakura Pigma Micron 05, which is my favorite. I'm just gonna use that and just keep it in there. So my system is just gonna stay the same. If I can get this one in, there you go. So there you have it. The Hobonichi Cousin with a clear cover goes right in there, and it fits really well. See? I am planning to also bring my weeks. Now, the weeks is probably going to be the one that I use more often. This is the one that I do have some plans for this particular one, and this is gonna serve more like a travel. I would say this is like my everyday carry. I use this primarily nowadays to just plot my social media schedule, and I will probably make a video about that because I find this extremely useful. I use this completely in a functional way. Very minimal stickers. I do put a little bit of stickers here and there, but it's most of the time after I have done the planning that I put the stickers. So long story short, I'm gonna probably bring this one as well. And this is going to be more of a everyday carry for me. So if I ever plan to take a journal out or a planner out about when I'm roaming the cities, this is what it's going to be. And I think I might even bring this Moterm cover, which is in the caramel shade. It is their Veg Tan collection, so I will probably use this as a planner plus a wallet combo, and I think this is just going to be perfect. So I have the Hobonichi Weeks. This is the One Piece edition, To a New World, I believe that's what it's called. And again, I'm gonna take off all of these page flags because I don't want them. I really don't want them at this point, since this is just going to be, or just gonna go with me to places. I'm just gonna keep all of these separate. I might keep one page flag or this index clip just for keeping up with the current page. I might even decide to not even take that. I actually have this this pencil board, which I think I might bring with me on this trip, because this actually fits really snugly into here, so I don't have to worry about it losing. So I'm still going to bring this pencil board. I do have the Myoga Gigi page flags tucked in here in the clear cover. This is also pretty nice, and all of that, I might fill my cards in here. I think this is going to be like my wallet and planner combo. And of course I have my first ever fountain pen. This is the Kaweco Lavender in Fine. So this bad boy is also coming with me. I'm gonna tuck it right in here. See, there's a lot of space in there even after putting in 2 planners. So I think this is pretty good. So next we want a little bit of, pens. So I have my daily pen for the Hobonichi Cousin, and I have one for the, the Kaweco, which reminds me, if I ever run out of ink on the Kaweco, I probably need my cartridges, and I will bring the Kaweco cartridges as well. This is just gonna get tucked into right here, just so that, I'm not ending up with, or you know what? I'm not gonna bring the cartridges. No, I'm not gonna bring the cartridges. So if I run out of ink on that, I'm actually gonna bring the Sakura Pigma Micron 03. This is very similar to the Kaweco Fine. So I think having this, if my cartridges run out, is a good idea. So I'm just gonna tuck this one right in at the back, right here. So all my pens are gonna go in there. So we have one pen for the Hobonichi Cousin and one pen for the weeks, and we have a backup pen. Now, let's be honest, I'm trying to make this travel stationery pouch really intentional and not put things in there that I'm not gonna use. I really want to bring all of my stuff. I do doodle a lot in my Hobonichi Cousin. If you haven't seen, I draw a lot in my Hobonichi Cousin, and I use the Tombow markers for that. And while I want to bring everything that I own, I just think that it just does not make sense when I'm traveling. And let's be real, I do want to make some purchases at the location. So I'm just trying to think of, what can fit into this the most minimal way so that I can buy things if I like it. And I don't want to purchase things more, and it just ends up being like I have to lug the things that I'm bringing with me and then lug around the things that I just, have already purchased. So that's what it is. The only other pen that I think I might put into this is the Pilot Friction, the 07. This is the clicker. I think it's pretty functional. I probably might take one or two of these to keep a backup, right? I really don't know. Maybe I should not be taking this. I really don't know. So it's something to think about. But I am definitely planning to take my Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen in the soft tip. This is the black ink, and I do like this occasionally, so I might buy this, and I'm just going to keep that in there as well. So we have our basics. So we have our planner, we have our basic pens. I do want to bring a few Tombow markers. So this is what I've considered. This is a very neutral, lovely shade. I would say it's beige, but it's a little darker than beige. Maybe this is taupe. Kind of looks like taupe. Whatever. So this is the 992. I really like this color. I'm probably going to bring this one. And of course, I have a very warm green here, which is the 192. And I do love this orange as well, which is the 946. Now, I'm planning to bring 3 Tombows, and that is where I need to make a decision of whether I need to swap one of these colors with the 772. This is a nice pink. So I probably might not, I probably might not take the green, and I have a reason for that. So let's talk about this. So these are the only 3 Tombow colors that I'm going to bring: 772, 992, and 946. And I think I can make or create enough artworks with these, at least for the time being. I do plan to bring other markers. So these 3 are going to go in here as well. Now, the other one that I wanted to talk about is this. This is actually the dual markers, the Mark Plus Kokuyo dual markers, and they come in, this is actually the Morandi. This is the Morandi color. So they are really, really nice. And they come in 2 colors, and they generally have these kind of 2 tips right here. So one is the dark and one is the light. And the reason that I avoided taking the green is because there is a lovely green in here, and I am pretty sure I can make many artworks and many colors with this. Speaking of stickers, stickers are like a tough one because they are pretty slim, and I have considered bringing stickers, and it's just that I probably might get some of my favorite ones, at least the ones that I really like using a lot. I really like using this one. I will try finding a better picture of a full sticker sheet, but this is something that I want to bring, or mostly like really functional ones, like these dot stickers. I think these are also some things that I would like to bring with me when I'm traveling. And of course, another one of my favorite is this one. They are kind of very minimal deco, but however, still functional if I really wanted to use these. So these are some of the really minimal stickers that I'm also considering bringing. Now, the only other thing that I'm thinking of bringing with me are these page flags, and I'm still a little, not very sure if I do need these or not, but I do annotate a lot in my journals. I generally tend to do that once the month is over, so I will try and insert a picture of my 2022 Hobonichi cousins to show you how like those pages look after I've annotated them. But I do want to try and bring these. This is pretty, minimal. They fit pretty decently in my planner. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna just slip this right in here or just, move it somewhere around here. I think the only place that I can slip this in without it staying upright is somewhere between the cousin and... Do I have another long pocket in here? No, I don't. So that's just gonna stay there. I get those on Amazon. I think you get like 8 or 9 in a complete bag. Like they look like these. They come like these. So that's the only other thing that I am considering bringing to the trip. Now, let's talk about the things that I'm definitely not going to bring. And I have my reasons for this. The first thing that I really wanted to bring these, but it makes sense to not get them, are these Kurotake Zig Clear Dot markers. And the only reason why I'm not bringing these is because it states here that you have to keep them horizontal. And I don't know, I'm most likely going to carry this in my in my carry-on bag or, in my cabin bag, but if at all, this thing moves around, I usually keep these on my table at my desk, and they're always horizontal. So I just don't want to take the risk and just get these. So this is something that I'm considering not bringing. And although I really want to bring these Shinsuke Yoshitake stamps, these are like one of my favorite things. But I think it makes sense to not bring all of them when I'm traveling. So yeah, that's another thing that I think I'm not gonna bring. There are times when I think that 2 journals are a little overkill, but like I said, since this is a really long trip, I will definitely be working a little bit here. It kind of makes sense for me to bring the cousin as well along with my Hobonichi weeks. And the other one, like I said, I'm not going to be bringing these index clips. These are kind of pricey, and I really don't think I need to be flipping my pages that fast or need to find those pages really fast for me to actually bring these. I'm also actually considering taking out the page flags that are in there already. I still have 1 page flag in there. The only reason I am bringing the Moturn, wallet or the cover is because I think this can double up as my travel wallet. And I don't know, maybe I can even slip my passport in here. I'm not very sure. That's something that I can take a look at. But that's the only reason I'm bringing the cover. Or else, it makes sense to just take this with me as it is because I really love this cover by itself. I feel like sometimes, when I'm closing this, it just completely takes away the mystery and the love of the One Piece cover. So I think those are the things that I'm definitely planning to bring or not bring. I don't think I have forgotten anything. And of course, basically the things that I need are my planners, my pens, and basically that's it. If I run out of a pen, if I run out of ink, I can most likely get ink at the destination or a pen at the destination. So there you have it. Those are the things that I plan to take with me or bring with me when I'm traveling. And I think it's pretty minimal. I would want to cut it down even further, but I think it's okay. That's what's in my travel stationery bag. I really love enjoying these kind of videos, and I'm pretty nosy myself, so I love watching these videos as well. So I'm hoping that you have also enjoyed watching this. I know it's not a lot of things here, but I'm just really trying to, you know, cut down on the things that I really want to take with me when I'm traveling, because let's be real, we just, you know, sometimes I feel like all of this stuff, I don't even need half of this stuff, but it is what brings me joy, and I really love planning and journaling in both of these books. So I think it makes sense for me to bring them with me since I am going on a longer trip. So yeah, that's about it. If you think I have missed something, and if you think there is something that is absolutely necessary according to you that you would want to take with you when you are traveling and journaling at the same time, journaling or planning at the same time, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.